Hello everybody, and welcome to a 2v2 featuring Failjhm. He's Quagmire, as our heroes of the game. Protoss Terran, bam, versus Pulsar as Protoss, and Tst as your Terran. And we're just gonna fly back up here. Yeah. So, depot going down. Actually, we're just gonna take it to his for a quick second.
CV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
A little late on the production. That supply depot. Supply depot is supposed to be going on 9. Here's the scout. And no click on anything, so well, you're assuming that's barracks, but with Protoss you want to make sure that's a gateway. So, apparently one of their opponents was a Masters player, which I played against people that were on my team that were platinum when I was in lower leagues, like gold and silver, and literally I was just there to be there. There was just really no reason for me to be part of that match. It's like, oh. So it was basically a 2v1, and most of the time higher rank players can do a lot. And down goes that SCV. Going for the next one. I don't think he ever noticed. Oh. It's a lot of workers to take out one SCV. Not only that, decreases the mining time. Alright, take it off that one. So he's sitting pretty about 600. Probably should throw on a couple of racks, or at least take a gas. Over here, gas going is being taken. About 100 plus, so we really should just have that rallied automatically over here. Whoops. So, if you forget your cyber core, just start pumping Chronobus into the warp gate, just like that. And just keep doing that until and just start having that hold down here. 1 engineer bay, 2 barracks. Well, now we're gonna go here. Twilight Council. DTs. Wind beginning. Dark shine. Tech lab. Oh, there's the Marauder. 3 racks going down with the reactor. With the reactor, he should have another Marine here. Where is it? It's not there. There it is. Wait. So. There we go. So far, not much. Proxy pylon down. 3 gates down. Robo is down. Forge is going down. I think at this stage in the game, I would just neglect the forge in general, and just use it to build it, and just use the extra money to build it, just to build an army, and then wait for the. Oh, DT's got in right before the sensor tower was finished. Hopefully they saw it. There's the DT split. And there goes the SC. observer going over. There's the scan. I actually tried a micro to get him. He should have been turned into gateways. A little early on that. And now warping of units. Nope, nothing. One more gateway down. So no warping of units. What I'd really like to see out of this is a warp prism. Come over to the back and snipe all this right here. So, oh, where am I going? So as you're taking this expansion, you're letting them. You can take out most of these pros with just, you know, warping of zealots, or just stockpile it with zealots. On top of that, you can ignore the first incoming immortal, and then just text straight to Colossus. So I like the idea of the expansion, so that's good. Server going down, 2 cannons being placed. Pretty good spot to keep an eye on things. So first immortal. Again, I'd like to see. You know how much cannon going down. I think this is 2 mini cannons. We're not really noticing that the army's not doing anything. So if you look over here, you're not seeing. If you actually pay attention. Okay, the warpins over here are good. He's keeping, for having 3 gateways, he's doing pretty good with that. He's probably going to chuck down 2 more pylons. And there he's on the move. So, as we follow the slow sentries, there's the warning. Once you see that, you should start warping in units. Even if they do feign for an attack, you should still have warped in units. You're sitting at 400. Don't wait until they get there. Just do it, so that way you have your army ready. There you go. Just do it every time you get a good warping cycle. Just start sending in units. Here's a medevac that's kind of useless because it has no units in it. Doing scouting for no real reason. Now, what would have been good is if, say, Pulsar actually attacked from the front and attacked from the back with the drop. Would have done a lot of damage, because then it would split up 2 armies that are essentially right here in the beginning, right in the front. Force field going down, so this expansion will end. It's whoa. Force fields are actually really good. Basically, you probably could only use about 2 force fields to really walk that entire thing. Don't need really 3. So I take out the expansion and then they're gone. They blocked it. You blocked us. They did it. Because the sentry has still more power. See, like I said, if you had your army kind of positioned, you know, kept warping in units, had your army kind of situated where, well, I didn't say, you know, if you had your army situated or it should have been. But if you're taking an expansion like this, you basically want your army to be kind of around your expansion. Unless their army is way bigger than yours, then sacrifice that expansion, and then just start, so that way you can keep them walled off. So now they backed away and they expanded once and twice. So again, a drop back here would do a lot of damage. Considering that they have no detection at all. If you did a DG drop, probably would have been really good. Lost a stack on the way. A couple more stalkers, I don't know why they were way back there, not more from here. Probes should get mining as they're hiding in the shade. Now I like to see just all of these being produced out of constantly. You got those going, and these should be either pumping out Marines, 2 Marines and a Marauder, or 3 Marines. This you could probably just skip on with. You already have the siege tanks you need. One drop that got denied. No reason to check up there. You have a cannon in the back that helps. If you fear for your life, start putting observers in every corner of the map, knowing that your opponent has not thrown down 1 robotics and is just going basically mass blink stalkers. So what's a good counter to blink stalkers is speed zealots. So 1 more cannon down, so that's good for protection. Got this all nice and saturated, not fully saturated, but there you have this orbital or this command center not flooding. It should be sat down. Weird scanning area. Robo on the way. Strange spot for a robo. Not here or here, just there. Guess it's supposed to help with the wall. It's not really there. Because you snipe this pylon, that goes down, that goes up, that goes down. Snipe this pylon, this goes down, snipe this pylon, that goes down. And that's oversaturated. See how they're bouncing back and forth? You need them to be kind of like, because you're losing mining time when they keep bouncing back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, you always have something to do that, but my mouse is being really fidgety right now. A 1-1 Marine could it? Does have combat shields. Would like to see STEM have been researched a while ago. You got concussive shell and you got combat shield, but STEM is really important. And again, you're flowing a lot of minerals. Start producing. You're not even maxed out yet. Just keep the production up. See how his money is staying low, and then yours is topping that. Yours is always going to be floating a little higher, but start throwing out more production. And then start taking these and start building, you know, a few more supply depots. You should have. Okay, you have an expansion now. You can just take a bunch of these right here and then just send them to this mineral patch. You have the protection to block it, so Speed it up just a bit. Take a look at the APM. Highest one is actually average is Quagmire. Pulsar tops a little bit, but not too much. So Linux Temple Archives. So now this whole army right here is enough to could do a lot of damage in general. They have a big enough army to push. Look at the army tab. They're sitting at 247 and they're topping 300. So this right here could easily take out this if the positions were quick or we're in good spots. Whoops. So, because you got costs it takes over here that aren't. So, that one army could take out all this. Quick and easy. I'm not really sure the point of these two turrets are. I guess that's to make sure DTs don't get through here to snipe tanks. But really you only need two. This should have been either an orbital or a planetary fortress. Again, you should probably take the next expansion down here rather quickly because you see your opponent has already taken 2 bases. And everyone's kind of sitting pretty. Because basically it's now just which giant death ball is going to do the most damage. So DT went in over here. Oh. And here comes the move. You're technically not at 166, that's your cap. You're at 145. Really, those stalkers could have taken out all this, especially since these Marines and Marauders don't have stem pack. Don't have stem, so it makes it a lot harder for them to actually really do damage. +2. These stalkers should probably be at +3 already. 3-3. At least 3-2 by now. I don't see the point of Vikings when you got massive wing stalkers to point forward and take out and just focus fire all these Colossus. Because all you're losing here is medevacs to really just heal your army. So, the fact that he's barely taking ass. Protoss is doing a lot. Oh, I would love, since I see Templar Tech, I'd love to see a high Templar right here. Just start storm dropping all these. Not to waste an observer. So I would like these wing stalkers should blink back so the Marines and Marauders can do a lot more damage. focus fire that, you're losing the bulk of the army. If you had stemmed that CC would have went down a while ago. And all this right here will get cleaned up. And the focus fire of the Colossus. So, look at the army tab. Team 1, HesQuagmire and JHM have now just dominated this entire match. Oh. Why don't you have stam? Now it's just doing a lot of cleanup. Alright, went back. I like that, going after the probes. Ignoring the army, just go after the probes. Oh, why he did that. See, charge rockets do a lot of damage. And they're considered light, so they only should take 13 damage. Oh, they're taking 11 damage, and then zealots are doing 20 damage a shot. And so they're only doing a total of 18, which is enough to really do a lot of damage. Now, I'm not seeing all these light up. These need to be lighting up constantly. Stem, research, need it. And instead of flying an orbital, you could have had 3 bases already. Queued up, ready to go. So you can start mass mining the map. Since you have enough money, you're sitting at about 4,000. Which doesn't explain the supply drop. You just need to start just dropping depots. But you don't have to now. You're pretty much not even close to max.
I'm here in the shadows.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gateways. 1 base going down. 1 still fully mining, which is good. 1 on gas. 3 on gas. So this is a bad thing, is that now the armies are split. So now you got the mass blink stalkers going up to the top scout. Here's this, and SCVs need to be down here. Build a bunch of bases. Start mass, put up a bunch of orbitals. Wait for them to get about half energy. use one to scan and then one to mine out all the minerals. Throw it on the scan and then hit E on all of these. And that's how you mass mine the map. So I'm not seeing too much happen here. I think HesQuagmire and Quagmire are just taking too much time to let their opponents remax. They should put both their armies together and just start running through all this right here. Take out the gold. Go down and take out all the mining bases. Because right now, he's not going to be able to make it up there fast enough to help back him up. I do like the blink up. I think a warping in the back over here would actually do a lot. See, they got that many gateways, you should have had a lot more. See what I mean by mopping up like that? And there's not going to be any time to really do anything. These stalkers should have just got away. Lost so much armor. And the Marines aren't even stabbed. It's so bad. These Marines could have done a lot more damage had they been stemmed. Your armies are now much bigger. Just go ahead and take them out. There's no reason for them to be, after losing 2 major armies like that. Yeah, there's no real reason to still be in this game. No blink micro, that's... man. So I'm not sure who was a Masters player. Because Mass Blink Starter should have done so much more damage. So, I mean, the play up to everything was good. I would love to see these constantly producing stuffs. This doesn't need to be queued like this. Even though you have the resources, it should never be queued like that. Throw down a couple more starports. You have the money. Throw down a few more. Throw down a couple more racks on the low ground. You got the money to do it. That way you're always constantly producing things. And then a few more command centers probably would not have hurt either, just so you would have them. Even if you lose them. Ooh, look. Random warp prism, which should have probably been in the game much earlier. So that way you can do one good drop back here. And then that way you would have... this would have... his economy would have been devastated. Because he already had a warping cycle over here. And then all of a sudden he has no way to really defend